You
So,
tell
so
them
how
something.
to buy watches? Is that
How to buy a watch?
and what's the answer to that? How do you
The
buy
answer
a
is,
watch?
well, it's all different. You got to look at. Each different watch has got different things that you look for that are problematic. It's like buying an old car.
Yes.
That you know.
Make sure it's certain.
Well, you know that a certain model
Didn't have that
gets rusty panels in the
Yeah. Oh,
right. You
I
understand?
see.
So and other models don't. So, and you know that in certain models that engine has an issue with that after so many miles or whatever. So with watches it's the same. So if you have a certain model that you look at a watch and you go, well, in that particular watch you look out for these common problems. And then you can just go, okay, well, that particular watch, I'm looking at this watch, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that.
Great idea.
That's good because people will then go, oh, great.
I always try and get them to come to a reputable dealer. I say that sort of is another way to.
Paul, I won't dissuade you from that either, but still,
Yes.
all I'm saying is if people will read the YouTube,
I know what you're saying.
YouTube clip,
Yes.
if people will click on the YouTube clip, if they're gaining some sort of information that will help them.
Yes. That sounds fantastic. Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. Today I'd like to start a series on watches, how to buy a used luxury watch. That's right, fuckers, how to buy a used luxury watch. And this is going to set the tone for buying vintage watches, used luxury wristwatches, and I hope to throw some pointers in there. So let's begin the show, fuckers. And I've always said this. You've got to understand, knowledge is power. Knowledge is a very valuable thing. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. And the vintage watch market is no exception. There are watches out there that are concocted, got the wrong parts in them, mix match of shit, and even the seasoned pro dealer can get shafted. So it's a very, very tricky world there. So I'm putting these videos together. What should you do? And let's begin the program. So firstly, we understand the concept. It's much better to buy watches second hand than to buy new. If you're buying new, you're paying a big premium, and it's just not fucking worth it. It's really not worth it at all. You pay a big price for brand new pieces, but you can do much better on the used second-hand type market. Now, fuckers, let me explain this concept to you. If you don't have the knowledge on what constitutes a good example of the model you're seeking, the best advice I can give you is to buy from a fucking reputable watch dealer. Preferably somebody you can meet face to face. And, you know, this is a very, very simple bit of advice. It's like buying, if you know nothing about cars and you want to buy a used Mercedes-Benz, you just don't go to the local XYZ cars. You're much better off to buy your Mercedes-Benz from the pre-owned range at a Mercedes-Benz dealer. Possibly in the STAR program. So that means they've inspected the car, they know the history, it's got all the servicing's been done. It's a good quality car. Now, buying a Mercedes-Benz from ABC Cars compared to the dealer, you're going to be paying a premium. And the reason is because you've got the safety. Often when you buy it from a Mercedes dealer, he gives you a warranty. And the really dodgy ones, well, he sells to other fuckers like ABC Cars to get them off his lot. He doesn't want anything to do with them. And the same can be said for watches. If you're not a watch expert, instead of trying to cut a deal, you're better off to buy it from a reputable dealer. You've got some recourse and comeback, and there's a lot of safety. You're not paying a huge margin to use his knowledge. So basically, you are buying his knowledge to make sure that you don't fuck things up. And that's a very important thing, because he knows his craft. He knows what's a quality piece. He knows a piece that's had parts changed. He knows a piece which is over polished and got problems and flaws with it. Certain models would have certain flaws with them. He knows this shit, and you're paying a premium for his knowledge. And many people would say that's a very inexpensive premium to pay to have that assurance. So that's the first bit of advice. If you're a complete retail donkey, if you're going to buy, you're going to venture into the second-hand world, buy it from a reputable dealer. That's a really important part there. So that's video 1, fuckers. Let's continue the series in the next installment. Thank you, fuckers! Hello, fuckers. Archie Luxury here. Very, very simple bit of advice. If you're in Brisbane, Australia, and you're looking for a wristwatch, either new or used, or you're looking for a wristwatch repair, come and see my friends at Brisbane Vintage Watches. These are good fuckers to deal with. They're honest, they're enthusiasts, they love watches, and they'll look after you. And best of all, they're one of the best dealers I know of. And I really love the guys at Brisbane Vintage Watches. So fuckers, if you're looking for a wristwatch in Brisbane town, Australia, please contact my friends at Brisbane Vintage Watches. See you later, fuckers.